Alright guys, welcome back. You're watching the Gigabyte Cup. We're in our third series of the day. In the first series of the day, we saw Teja beat Soccer with 2-1. Second series of the day was Feast versus Scarlet, which Feast won with 2-0. And in this third match, we're going to have a French versus a Korean, Millennium versus Quantic, Dayshi versus Hyun, Terran versus Zerg. And I'm pretty pumped for this because Dayshi, he's been doing extremely well against Zerg. Well, in Europe, I think it's safe to say, and even I think he beat Zinio today during Millennium versus Team Liquid in the Team Story Cup, so in Acer's Team Story Cup. So yeah, he's playing very, very well, obviously. But Hyun, I mean, Hyun is a monster ever since Wings of Liberty. He's been basically one of the most respected players from the point he started winning a lot of those IPL Fight Club show matches, which I think he holds the record for. And he's gonna go for a drone scout, and this is not the first time I've seen him do that. He wants to know exactly what he's up against in this game on Daybreak. Whereas Dayshi, I've seen a lot of his games against Zerg, and he has one main build, which is a very quick expand into a factory and a pretty quick third command center. He loves his third command center against Zerg. That makes him a little bit weak versus all-ins. But he's one of those players who is convinced that as long as he does not make mistakes, he will be fine with his greedy builds, so to speak. So we're going to see if Hyun chooses to go for the aggressive approach or the passive one. He's going to be very important in this game. Oh, the Marine here might be able to spot the one Overlord and snipe it. Yeah, it's going to be able to see it immediately. Going to go for the kill. Can it kill it before it reaches the hill here? I don't think so. I think if Hyun has done that, he must know that he would be safe against this type of Marine. And this is such a nice Overlord because he's going to place it here. And you see he also sent it to the almost the closest place he could so that he could get cover, he could take cover. I think this Overlord probably happens in every single one of Hyun's game versus Terrence. He just sent it here every time knowing that he's going to be safe. Marines here are going to be sniping the unveilable plates, which kind of look like the ISO logo or something, to be honest. Really strange. Quantic Hyun mining from his extractor. He's actually pulled a few drones off it now. He's going to research speed quite quickly in this game. He's got the 2 queens, I guess, already. Not going to be making another one. Wow, okay, Dayshi taking this to the next level here. He's actually made a third command center before his factory, so taking the grid pretty far here. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a reactor being added on to his barracks for the factory upon the 4th Marine finishing. And Dayshi is going to go for a bunker here down his ramp. This is become the standard of Terrans versus Zerg, basically. Terrans, they go for pretty greedy builds. I'm not sure if you can say greedy because they try to make it as safe as possible, but overall they never have much unit. They try to get the bare minimum of units and then expand very quickly so they can build up some sick economy and throw a lot of units at their opponents. This bunker, I really like it, especially if Dayshi was to place a couple of depots over here to wall it off. Dayshi is going to start punting out either Hellions or mines. I think sometimes we see him get 2 Hellions first and then go into mines. Sometimes it's more Hellions, but it really depends. And in this game it's going to be 2 Hellions first. His barracks is going to start a tech lab immediately behind this. And when you see Terrans go for 3 command centers like this, a lot of the time they will go for 2 E-base as well to be able to upgrade from pretty early on. So we're going to see when Dayshi chooses to throw these down, if at all. Hyun is going for a Roach Warren. I think he does not know maybe what to expect out of his opponent, so he's just gonna get it. He does not have to commit to Roach. He can just make some, depending on what he sees. I think he's gonna see Bio basically. He sees the 2 reactors being made on those 2 additional barracks. He sees Steam Pack being upgraded, and he saw the 3rd command center. So now he can basically decide already how many drones he's gonna make, when he's going to make them. His first reflex is to throw down 2 evolution chambers, and he has a queen in position at his 3rd base, ready to fight. Ready to creep spread as well, apparently. Yeah, I like how he places it. to start hitting on those aliens if he has to. 2 roaches are going to claim the watchtower here. And Dayshi should be going back, definitely. Dayshi is pumping out a lot of marines. I think he wants to go very marine heavy, get medivacs later on. And okay, he's gonna make the starport next to his factory. And I think as soon as it's finished, he's gonna swap it for the factory to start making medivacs 2 by 2. Couple Hellions are moving out on the map, but such great placement for his overlords. Hyun sees this, he's gonna move in position to try and deal some damage to these Hellions. Dayshi could have actually just drove by those roaches and I guess fried quite a few drones here, but he chose not to. He wants to keep his Hellions alive for the moment. 1-1 has started for Dayshi. 1-1 has started as well for Hyun. It's going to be the melee attacks instead of missile. And macro hatch being added on in the main of Hyun. Is to put a couple of drones on the gas here. Yes, he does immediately. And great saturation by Hyun already on 3 bases. He's on 71 drones. His income is 2,000. Gas income 500. So much better than Dayshi so far in this game. The thing is, Dayshi has a lot of SCVs on his natural. I'm curious, why is it taking so long to take his third with his third orbital command? Why hasn't he flown it already? I think he should be doing it soon, but this is definitely a bit late. Dayshi is adding additional barracks. He's going for a reactor on his factory again. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see mines being used out of him. Bio and mines, definitely the style that Terrans have been adopting against Zerg in Heart of the Swarm. Dayshi is moving forward right now. He wants to force Banelings out of Fiddleman. He wants to force a fight maybe. He has a couple of mines. He has 2 mines with his army. If he can burrow these and cover them pretty nicely with his army, it's going to be really tough for Hyun to deal with this. And Hyun, he's made a couple of Banelings. He's going to move in maybe and try to surround this army of Dayshi. Dayshi is moving back right now. All those Banelings were sacrificed on the wrong units here. This Bioforce is going to be doing a lot of damage behind this, and Hyun, he has to get a lot of units out right now if he wants to be able to defend against this. Dayshi is teaming again, losing more hit points on his Bioforces. He might end up picking up here. No, okay, he picks up, but very late. Most of those units have died here. And wow, the one Zergling denying the command center from landing at the third base of Dayshi. I like how we still see the worker counts. 21 to 24. Man, they don't report to this one. They report to this one right now. So the Ling is going to be taken down. In the meantime, Hyun restarting his force base. He's going to mute us. And I think Dayshi is not expecting this at all. He hasn't ever scanned or scouted his opponent. He does not know about the mutas. He hasn't made a single turret in this game. And this might do a lot of damage to him. Dayshi did opt for this middle base as a third base rather than the one over here. But, I mean, with no turrets against mutas, if he loses, say, 10 SCV or more, it could be a disastrous loss to him. And Dayshi, he actually mistimed his armory here. He started his armory really late. So he's not going to be able to start 2-2 very quickly. He needs to watch Flash's VODs, man. Flash always starts 2-2 as 1-1 finishes and always starts 3-3 as 2-2 finishes. And Dayshi, he saw somehow those mutas maybe. He's made a couple turrets by his third base, but I think those mutas, they are just here to be as annoying as possible. They did not really expect to kill his opponents. Hyun is injecting so well. He's up to 175 army supply to 134. He's got 1-1 upgrade. He started 2-2. He's started Zerg Flyer attacks level 1. And Hyun is going to keep the aggression on. Still trying to snipe some SCVs. He's killed 5-6 so far in this game. And Dayshi is being a little bit greedy. Why is he not making a turret in his main? He definitely needs to do that. Or he's going to lose a couple more SCVs. He's moving back with some Bioforces now in his main. With Mutas trying to pick off as many units as he can. Oh, Hyun is preparing a huge attack on this third base of Dayshi. Oh my god, so many Banelings. He's just going to move in there with basically an almost maxed army. Look, he's preparing flanks from everywhere. He's going to send everything to that middle base. We have only 2 mines here. And if Dayshi is not ready for that, it might go really bad for him. He does not even have the watchtower. Let's watch with Dayshi's view. He sees all this, but too late. All of these units are moving in there. And Dayshi was definitely not ready. He's losing all of his units right now, dropping down to 150 supply. Here on 140 supply. kill the orbital command pretty much immediately. Those SCVs are dying. The remainder of the forces of Dayshi is trying to fight off this Zerg army. Hyun is not going to bother. He's going to pull back for the moment. He's done the damage he needed to do. He sniped the third base. He's killed a lot. And yeah, he's just going to basically stabilize for the moment. Remake army. Take into Hive. And with the 2-2 on the way, he's going to be in a great position. I mean, Dayshi is getting 2-2 himself. But the thing is, he's lost his third base. Hyun is going to be on 4 bases. So Dayshi is going to fall far behind on supply. So over time, what's going to happen is that he's going to fall behind on everything. Supply, tech. So now he has the choice. He can try to come back in a regular macro game, or he can try to attack and do an all-in or semi-all-in. And it does look like he wants to put some pressure on. But I mean, Hyun, he's been making so much army. He's ready to crush this army of Dayshi. He's going to move in for the kill immediately maybe. No, he sends just a couple of minutes first to mine, dying before he can detonate. And Hyun looking to maybe take his first game here. He's killing this entire bioforce of Dayshi, who just got 2-2. Yeah, I think even the Medivacs might not be able to escape here. They do boost once. And we already have a couple reinforcements ready for Dayshi. He's going to build those mines. Hyun trying to detonate those mines. He's going to send the Zerglings in. Oh, he does get the friendly fire on those Maldus and Marines. Very well done by Hyun here. He's going to take down those mines behind this and finish this game most likely as Dayshi. I mean, he's remaking a third command center, but he's lost his entire army. Hyun is on 4 bases. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts a 5th ASAP here. Hyun on 2-2 upgrades. He can start Adrenal Glands. He can start 3-3 if he wants. He chooses to start 10 Mudas and 6 Banelings. He might try to finish his opponent. Look, he's rallied those Banelings inside of the natural of Dayshi. And he might end up meeting a couple of units on the way. Oh, Dayshi reacts on time. Could have listed depot. Okay, 1 Baneling is gonna get in there and only get 2 kills. Not really the damage Hyun would have hoped for, I'm assuming. And Hyun is gonna stay on 2-2. He chooses not to start 3-3 in this game. Ultra Skyron does go down for Hyun, who's back to 178 army supply. Dayshi is on 131. Both players are 2-2 right now. Army supply 92 for Hyun, 81 for Dayshi. Yeah, Hyun actually is staying kind of idle with his mutants right now. Oh, he's gonna try another attack onto this natural of Dayshi, and Dayshi might be able to see it. He's sending a Marine to his natural. I mean, his third. He's gonna see it immediately. He has to pull back. He has to leave those depot. Dayshi is not reacting. He has a mine in position. Oh, it goes only for 2 or 3 Banelings. So more of these Banelings are gonna be able to snipe SCVs. The entire army of Dayshi is pulling back. No, actually, he's only sending a part of it. But in the meantime, Hyun is gonna go for the killing blow here, maybe on this third base of Dayshi. With lots of Mutas, lots of Banelings. He's gonna blow up many SCVs, maybe. He's killing so much right now. Dayshi's supply falling very rapidly. He's bringing down all the Marines and Marauders he can, but I mean, with all these Banelings blowing up everything, Hyun just has to retreat behind this with all of his Mutas and do a huge batch of 42 Zerglings. 3-3 has been started. Chitinous plating as well, Burrow. Only Adrenal Glands is missing really for Hyun, and as I say that, he realizes it and he's gonna make Adrenal Glands as soon as all these upgrades kick in. If Dayshi is still 2-2, he's gonna have a really nightmarish end of this game. Lots of SCVs being transferred to the third base of Dayshi. Dayshi needs to fly his main somewhere else, maybe here, and then set up a big contain here or something, because right now he's gonna find himself in a really bad position with only 1 base with lots of minerals against Hyun's. Look, Hyun is saturated his bases so well that he still has minerals everywhere except in his main. And Hyun is gonna prepare yet another attack onto this middle base of Dayshi on Daybreak. Oh, he's actually maybe doing a huge run by. No, he's gonna do the same attack as he did before. This is very this is like Protoss play. You send units everywhere with the pylons you've made, except Hyun just runs them there. I guess he's been watching my stream. Hyun right now morphing 24 Banelings. He's ready to go for it. He's queued them to the main command center. And oh, he was engaging maybe a little bit too early. He has to be careful. Those Mutas got low on hit points. Hyun is gonna go for it. Oh, that's nice. Getting quite some kills here. 5 and 12 kills overall for them. Oh, and Hyun burrowing a couple of Banelings here. If the Bioforce steps on top of it, oh my god! He does not realize it. Hyun forgot about those. And those Baning, they did not end up doing nearly as much as they should have. But oh my god, he prepared the perfect bomb and did not use it. Why? Dayshi actually finds himself with a very scary army right now. I mean, he's got 109 army supply against 118 for Hyun. If Dayshi attacks and manages to do a lot of damage here or take a very good fight, he can maybe win this game. Hyun, he has 3 Ultralists coming the way. Lots of Zerglings, Banelings. Sir Ground Carapace level 3 is about to finish. Oh, he's not giving any time to Dayshi to burrow those mines and get a good positioning. Hyun engaging as soon as he can, getting rid of a small force of Dayshi's army. And Dayshi for the moment, well, he actually scanned on top of his mines. I guess he wanted to kill the Cryptumors. Nice Baneling bomb prepared here by the ramp. Oh my god. 57 war kills so far. He's burrowing in front of Dayshi. Dayshi does not have a scan. He does have one now. He's gonna get all of the Banelings actually. I guess he's preventing mining time, but that was maybe overly ambitious to burrow here. And I think Hyun should be looking to finish this game here very soon. The more he waits, the better it gets for Dayshi. Well, I guess Dayshi does not have a force, so it's still not so bad. Oh, those mines might detonate onto those Judas. Yeah, they do detonate, but not kill anything. They get taken out shortly after. Dayshi still 2-2. He has +3. Almost finished. He's actually going to start a command center, man. Why do you do that? Fly your main command center somewhere instead. Great quick spread by Hyun, by the way. Almost knocking at Dayshi's door off his middle base. Hyun again wants to go for... Oh, he's sending changelings. They don't detonate. Yeah, they do not detonate in middle mines. Dayshi gonna go for the scan here. He's gonna see the huge engagement that Hyun has prepared for him. He's gonna steam in. He needs to fall back behind the mines if he wants to have a real shot at winning this fight. Lots of Zerg units dying right now, but the Banelings are gonna stream in those Marauders and Marines. Couple of Banelings even reaching the SCVs. Dayshi is trying to evacuate right now, but oh my god, he's getting chased by so much. Those Ultras are hungry. They want to chew through this Bioforce of Dayshi, who's gonna call GG with 26 supply left against 154.